Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Sith Inquisitor Edition. Now, when we left off, we had, well, shown our true power. Well, technically the ghosts had shown their true power, and we are now having a couple of difficulties with them, and we have headed over to Darth Thanaton's library in the Sith Sanctum on Drummond Cass. And so, without further ado, let us head into the Sith Inquisitor phase, and we will see what it has in store for us. I'm actually at a loss at what it will be. And there is a library guard captain. No doubt we are going to be interacting with him.
Stop right there. Sorry, my lord, but you're not allowed in here.
You will let me in. I'm welcome here.
We will let you in. You're welcome here. Thanaton keeps his most useful holocrons on the far wall. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you took one.
Oh, excellent. That is very nice indeed. And yes, I am recording. Yes, I am. I have just begun, actually. Oh, yeah, it's very nice. So, oh, wait a minute. Search the library for information. I can only assume that these guys are going to be attacking us very, very soon, aren't they? Yes, they are. No doubt once we steal one of the holocrons that is very important, they will be. What is this? Is this one of them? No. We cannot actually access that by the looks of things. Can we? Ah! Hello. Examine it. Description of lightsaber forms, written by Tulak Horde. Ooh, very nice. I do like that. Writings of Darth Vilus as well. Let us retrieve the data. After perusing the many writings, you find volume 2397 of the writings of Darth Vilus. After more scanning, you locate what you are looking for. Or that is what I can assume what it actually said, because it scrolled a little bit too fast. Voices growing more persistent. Must find cure soon. Having trouble concentrating. Have heard that a new species on a planet called Voss knows healing rituals far beyond our own. Must go and find out. The ritual is real, but these strange aliens will not share it. They are secretive, private, and they have no respect for the power of a Sith. They worship their mystics and follow their every command. My voices grow louder by the day. Okay, so in other words, we need to view Darth Iratus's holocron. I have a feeling that I'm missing something in there still, aren't I? Wait a minute, let me head over here. Oh, there's actually an upstairs too. Okay, probably need to go to the upstairs, and we'll see what we can do here. Wait a minute. Wow, there's a lot of stuff stored here. I don't believe... Wait, maybe I haven't missed anything. Nope, it doesn't appear as though I have. Okay, well that is my bad then. We are going to be jumping down once again. If I can actually jump, thank you. Talos will join me in a very quick second as well. And we're going to be heading over here. Ah, wait a minute, that is what we need. Oh, okay, so I actually went to the wrong way, but we do have a bonus mission, and I suppose it's rather nice to do that, just for a little bit of lore, every now and again. I believe that's rather nice. It's just a musty old suit of armor. Oh, I would have liked a little bit of more detail on that, actually. Ah, okay. Inscription. What is this? Anything fun? Well, no, we just did that. Okay, well, ancient language, and so on. And we are now going to be interacting with the holocron. You find several holocrons belonging to Darth Iratus, but only one of them appears relevant.
The ritual I performed was too much power too quickly. I am disintegrating rapidly. I have begun to drain parts of my power into holocrons, though it is only a temporary solution. My research points to a cure, almost too amazing to fathom, but I must try, and I must succeed. It will require going into the heart of Belsavis, a place so racked with chaos I shudder to think of going. Still, no time for hesitation. I go now, or not at all.
Ooh, he appears to be rather desperate, does he not? Oh my goodness. Well, I would have appreciated having a teleportation device at this particular point, because now we will have to use our quick travel system, but I do believe as soon as we get out of the phase, we will be able to use it. As we see here, we cannot actually use it right now, and I've just gone down a dead end. Of course I have. Wonderful. Even though I'm looking on the map, I always get lost, of course. Very nice. But Zaynash is not getting lost. I am the one getting lost, of course. Okay, so we have exited. Maybe I'm able to use the quick travel. Not yet. Okay, once we get up the elevator, we'll be able to do that. No problem at all. And then we will be using our ship's intercom. Okay, so we have returned back to the Fury, which is of course our ship, and we are now going to be interacting with the ship's intercom once again and having a small conversation with our companions.
I found some things that look relevant.
Excellent. It will take some time for Ashara and I to study these. In the meantime, you may want to check in on Harken. Make certain he knows you're alive, and that he shouldn't take any liberties with the trials.
I would very much like to know how my future apprentice is coming along.
I'll let you know the moment I find anything.
Well, that was a very quick cutscene, was it not? But nevertheless, we can now head on to Korriban and hopefully see our new companion. I'm actually very interested to see whether the fellow that I really wanted to succeed is still alive. I think that would actually be rather nice. So, let us head over to Korriban if I can actually find the right place. There it is. Okay, wonderful. Travel there. And now we have to speak to Harken as well. So let us make our way over. Have we made it there yet? I think we have. We don't want to exit the airlock into outer space, of course. That would not be wise. Oh, presence increases the combat effectiveness of your companion character. Well, I suppose if you were playing a character that has an excellent companion, then maybe that would be a rather wise idea, perhaps. Well, nevertheless, we can now head on to Harken's location, hopefully. Ah, we have to go to the orbital station, of course. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I will cut away in the meantime, as that is obviously going to take me a little bit of time to get there. So, I will see you once we are near to Harken's location. Okay, so we are just outside Overseer Harken's quarters, I suppose you could say, his office, and we are now about to enter and see what he has for us. Hopefully the apprentice, yes, I do believe the apprentice that I want to survive is still there. Well, we will see the results.
Time for death, Twi'lek.
Kava tupa stumpa, ma kingsa.
Quiet, both of you. You know your trial, now go. My lord, you just missed the latest trial. As you can see, we have a wild group. All except the human. He was surprisingly quick to die.
The trials are meant to separate the weak from the strong.
You have come a long way, my lord. My credits are on the three-eyed one, personally. Uglier than my twisted Sith grandmother, but he has a vicious streak uncommon in slaves.
I'll take that bet. My credits are on the Kaleesh.
I didn't know you were the gambling type, my lord. While you're here, is there anything particular you want to accomplish with these trials? Many Sith lords use the acolytes to gather things from the tombs for them.
Whatever you send them for, make sure it's a challenge. I don't want a weak apprentice.
When have I ever tolerated weakness? I'll contact you when they are on their last trial, so that you can arrive in time for the results.
Excellent. Oh, I do appreciate a man that is going to be letting us know every step of the way. That is rather nice. Okay, so, yes, we are going to be... Wait a minute. Where do I actually head off to? Am I actually... Wait a minute. Oh, no. I have no idea where to quick travel to. That is never a good sign. I need to go here, don't I? Okay, we're just going to quick travel to the Sith Academy then, because that is the outside, I suppose, and we'll just head over there and see what's going on. But yes, it appears as though we will have to head back to our ship, but the Kalish Zalek is the one I do really want to have as our apprentice, as I would appreciate a companion such as him. It does actually look very, very likely that he is going to be the one to succeed, and I am very hopeful that he will. Okay, so we're back on our ship, and we're now going to be talking to our crew once again.
Zash and I have been looking over the information you recovered from Thanaton's library.
Any truth to the rumors there's a big old Republic prison on Belsavis?
I heard something of that from Master Ryan, but I didn't want to believe it.
Unfortunately, Belsavis looks like the most promising lead. Darth Eratus went there seeking a cure for the deterioration of his body. It sounds like precisely the thing you need.
I want to keep all options open. Continue to research Voss while I go to Belsavis.
Yes, my lord.
My knowledge is limited, but I'll brief you once we dock with the Belsavis space station.
Well, oh my. Okay, we're getting 195,000. I do believe that will get us a level. I feel that will probably give us level. We will see. There is aptitude mods, metal mods. Whoa, goodness me. Okay, so definitely going to be going for the aptitude mod. That seems like the best one. That gives us power, willpower, and endurance, of course. And we are now level 43 as well. Very nice indeed. Now, let's just see here. Ah, yes, what are we gaining? We are gaining something here. Oh, yes, we are gaining utility point. That is very nice indeed. What can we get? Reduces the cooldown of blackout? No. Targets controlled by your spike or electrocute take 5% more damage. That might actually be the way to go. Did I gain it? No, I did not gain an achievement. Okay, good. Phew. I thought people were gratting me again. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so let's just take a look here. No, not Force Cloak. Increases the duration of Force Slow. No. Force Shroud. Goodness me, there's actually nothing here that I really want. Okay, I guess we're going to go for this one. And that will give us... Maul. Sunders its target. Sunder targets have their armor reduced. Okay. Well, that will give us that when we get to level 44 at least. So that's rather nice, I gotta say. So let us travel to Belsavis, and then... I can assume that Zash is going to be briefing us once again. So let us head on to Belsavis, which is over here in the distant outer rim. Of course it is. Oh, that is the prison world, isn't it? That is the prison world where everyone is, well, attempting to break out of... Oh, no, wait. Maybe we're going to be... rescuing some people there.
Good. We'll have to work quickly if we're to find a cure for your strange ailment. We know that a Sith called Darth Eratus suffered a similar problem. His power became too much for him, and he began to deteriorate. We also know that he went to Belsavis in search of a Rakata device that he believed could fix him, whatever that means.
Who were these Rakata?
Little is known of them. They were highly advanced and ruled the galaxy. Then they just disappeared. I've looked into Belsavis. There is indeed evidence that the Rakata were here, and that they built some kind of monumental prison.
The Rakata on Belsavis? My friend, you trade in myths and wonders. Myths and wonders.
The Republic have arrived since, however, and built their own prison. Whatever this device is, we'll have to navigate 2 prisons to get to it.
We have to find the device first.
That could pose an interesting challenge. The Empire recently discovered the Republic's prison and staged a massive prison break.
Saves us the trouble of breaking in, I guess.
It also means the planet is in chaos, and any trail Darth Eratus left will have been obliterated.
I don't need Darth Eratus' trail. Give me the information and I'll find the device.
Without a trail to follow? Or any field experts in ancient alien technology? You're good, but I don't know if you're that good. But while perusing the Republic prison logs, I discovered a familiar name. The Circle, a group of criminal technologist Nikto I once employed. They never met a system they couldn't slice, or a machine they couldn't reverse engineer. Perhaps they can interpret Darth Aratus' diagrams on Belsavis.
Then I will speak to them.
A good start.
I bet one of the guardhouses has a record of where they were kept. I've seen my share of prisons.
We must be careful. Belsavis is a place of unknown danger. But be quick. The dates on Darth Aratus' records show his condition worsening rapidly.
Oh, very well. Okay, we are going to be heading on to find the guard captain. And let's just see what Belsavis is actually like. I do remember it from Zan Val's time, but it may be a little bit difficult, considering we have not before encountered it on the Empire side. As we see here on the loading screen, it actually has quite a greenery and a lot of flora and fauna that may actually pose quite the difficulty, but I have a feeling that the Empire is going to be a rather large presence here, as well as, of course, our enemies, the Republic. So we are going to have to be a little bit cautious when it comes to dealing with them. Okay, so we have infiltrated the Republic prison. As we can see here, we have actually stealthed past quite a few of the prisoners, and indeed some of the riot controllers as well. And we will now be talking with some escaped prisoners as well, by the looks of things. There's the guard captain in question as well.
Come on, cough it up. Every name, every date, every blasted key.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The cattle are in the slaughterhouse now, partner. Don't play dumb.
Oh, that prisoner list. Of course. Right here.
I'll be taking that list.
Right. Sorry, Sith. You want the list? It's yours. We'll just be going.
Yeah, we'll be getting out of your way. Don't hurt us, please.
Don't know why you bothered. You're just gonna kill me like all the others, aren't you?
If you tell me what I want to know, I might consider freeing you.
Sorry if I don't fall on my knees in gratitude. I just hope my family made it out of here alive. But you don't care, do you? What is it you want anyway?
A group called the Circle.
Yeah, I remember them. Ran off into one of those big vaults a few days ago to do whatever it is they do. Don't know if they're still alive, though.
I am most grateful.
And there it is. Oh my goodness, we actually did gain quite a bit of dark side points right there as I was replying to a particular person asking us a question there. So, we are now going to be finding the Circle, and that requires us to exit rather swiftly, is it not? I do want to try and get to Dark 3, because that, believe it or not, does actually unlock a couple of items that I would like to be able to get from one of the commendation vendors, and not having Dark 3 is obviously going to be quite the problem, so that is the reason why I chose that option. But of course, do bear in mind that some of the time I will not be selecting those options. It's just dependent on how I feel at the time as well. But considering we are the evilest of the Sith, I decided, yes, why not? I think that might be a rather fun idea. Okay, you can't do that while stealth. Of course we can't. So, let's get back on. And we're going to be heading over here. I actually don't know whether we can go here or... No, wait. There isn't an exit, is there? There is not an exit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, We have to find the circle, and I do believe that it's going to take me a little bit of time, so I am going to be ending this episode off here, and next time on Star Wars The Old Republic, we are going to be finding the circle, as stated previously, and, of course, then progress from there. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.